So I'm at a park not too far from where the Walmart is that I've been staying at night, and I need to empty my water jugs and clean them. So I've done a lot of research, and people generally say do it with baking soda and vinegar. I was going to do it with bleach tablets at first, or some kind of bleach, but that's more toxic than the vinegar and baking soda. Hold on and I'll show you the bleach tablets. These are the bleach tablets, and I got them from Dollar Tree actually. And so they are, I guess you put them with water. One tube is the equivalent of a half a gallon. So let me read it. It says, easy to keep hard surfaces clean, fresh, and your laundry whiter and brighter. Powerful cleaning action in a concentrated bleach tablet, dissolved in hot or cold water. One tube is the equivalent of a half a gallon of liquid bleach. 10 tablets per tube. And let me see. I'm looking for. Okay, so it basically goes into washing machines. So this is what I was going to use, but since I found the post for vinegar and baking soda, I'm going to do that instead. So this is the water that I'm talking about. I have this one. This one is a 2.5 gallon container, and I haven't washed it out since I added the bleach. Since I added the water, and that was months ago. And then this one over here is one that I filled up. That's 6 gallons. And so I'm going to dump these, and then I'll show you the next step. So I'm at the park, and it's just plain water. So I'm just going to pour it out on the ground, and then I'll put the bleach in. Why do I keep saying bleach? I'm going to put the baking soda and vinegar in the side. So I have some white distilled vinegar and some Arm & Hammer baking soda. And per the instructions, it says to use about a quarter, 3-to-1 ratio. I guess I'm explaining that right. A third of this and a third of that. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. So I'm going to put the baking soda in here first. And I can't find my other selfie camera. Ooh, my other selfie stick. So that should be enough. If you can tell. And I should have brought my funnel out here. And this one. Alright. Then let me dust this off. Baking soda all on the top of it. So let me show you. Alright. And I'm going to put the baking soda in. The vinegar. So it is fizzing, you can tell. And I'm going to put the lid on. sure it's closed. And I'm gonna just shake it up. Oh, I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. And you can hear it fizzing. Let me put the lid on. Oh, I don't know what I did with the stopper. I had to put my hand over it. Alright, so I'm gonna let that sit and then I'll rinse it out. Okay, so I let them sit and I'm going to pour this out. The thing about this one is it's not going to drain all the way, so I'm going to put some water in here. And now I'm going to put water in to rinse it. Let's be clear. Alright, so it's pretty rinsed out. My hands got baking soda on them though. And so now I'm going to go, over to Walmart. They have the Primo Water refill stations. So I'm going to go over Walmart and I'm going to fill them back up. What's up, family? I'm back. So I got to tell you this before I continue. So before I even cleaned my water, I had already looked around to see where I could refill the water. So I stayed on that side of town because I was like, okay, there's no need to go to my son's and have to come back over here. And it's also another park on the other side of town. So I purposely stayed over this side of town. I get to Walmart and they don't have a refill station. They still have the bottles, but they don't have a refill station. And on top of that, I brought a few things. Just 3 things, y'all. And when I got in the line to pay for it, and this is coming from me, okay, I don't really go into Walmart to shop. Rarely. I usually, if I'm going to order it, I order online, I get it delivered to my house, or I do a pickup. But I was here and I said, well, let's look around, because I was looking for a lid for my the new pots and pans that I have. I was looking for a bigger lid. They had one, but I don't know, that thing looks crazy. But anyway, my point. So they've remodeled this Walmart, and now there is no just get in the line. You have to go through a line to get to the self-checkout. Then there's another line meeting that line to get to the regular checkout. Crazy. People are backed all the way up. to the groceries on this grocery side on this side and all. I'm like, what in the world? So you can't just, you know, go on and get in the line. You gotta stay in a pre-line to get in the line. I was like, if this is not the dumbest mess Walmart has done ever, this is why I don't go in Walmart, because Walmart is just doing the most, okay? So I finally get to the line, because I don't like to go to self-checkout, because I don't work there. They don't pay me to bag my stuff and ring it up. But I just went on and did it today, because the other line on the other side had people with a lot of stuff in their cart, and I only had, you know, the 3 things. So went on, rang myself up and paid for it and bagged it up because I work there. And so that's what I did. So I got back in the van, and I'm like, I am not going to run around all over God's creation to find one of these water stations. So I called Primo Water directly. I was on hold for a while, and then they tell you, you know, if you want them to call you back, hit 1 or whatever. As soon as I hung up, they called me right back. So I told the guy what I was doing, well, what I was, you know, looking for, the refill station, and that one happened to be closed, even though it still says it's there online. He found one at the other Walmart where I was going to go, and then he said, oh, no, they don't have it either. So I would have drove all the way over there. I would have been pissed. And they don't have their refill station now either. So he said, okay, give me a minute, let me look for you and see what is still available. And so he told me to go to the Publix, and I said, you can go in there and get the water, right? It's still there, right? He was like, yeah. So that's where I am. I'm at Publix, sitting in the parking lot, because first of all, I'm not going to do the same thing I did a while ago. I'm not going to carry the bottles in there and not find anything. Because look, when I came out of Walmart, the dude that I, you know, the people that stand at the door. So he's standing at the door, and when I went in, I asked him, I said, do y'all still have the water refill station? He was like, oh yeah, it's down there. Okay, now he worked there. I get down there, it was just bottles. So okay, he's seen the bottles in my cart. When I come back out, he's like, oh, wait a minute, ma'am. He said, those are gas cans. Do you have your receipt? I was like, I said, I just came in here a while ago and asked you where the water was. Remember? He was like, I was like, remember I just asked you about the water? He's, oh, go ahead. I know you better stop playing with me. So I'm gonna walk in here first and see if they have the water refill station. And it is getting ready to get dark, so I think I want to see maybe I can get something to go with my dinner. I think I'm gonna make my dinner for you guys, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna see what they have in here anyway, because I might see some fruit or something like that. But anyway, I will let you know what happens, okay? So they do have the water station, so I'm going back in to fill my water up. Found the cap, so I put the cap on because the water was sloshing everywhere, and now they're all wet, so I'm gonna have to wipe them down. Then I'll put them in here, and that will be that. Okay guys, so I have my little light that's up here at the front of my cab on, so it's a little weird looking, but anyway, I got it done. as you can see, it got dark on me. That says how long I've been running around trying to get water. But anyway, you can pay with a credit card or you can pay with coins. Now, when I got the 6 gallons, I paid with my credit card. I scanned it, and then it tells you to choose how much water you want. So the option is 50 cents for 1 gallon or 5 gallons for $2.50. So that was a good deal. So I did the 5 gallons for $2.50, and then I added an additional 50 cents for a gallon, another gallon, because that's a 6 gallon container, that blue one. And I put the coins in there that time, and then I put the coins in for another 2 gallons of water for the clear one. So instead of paying like $10 for 10 gallons of water, because I would have had to get 6 gallons of water plus 2.5. The other one takes 2.5, so I would have had to get 9 gallons of water. And you know, they're like $1.25 at Dollar Tree, or they're $1.50 I think at Walmart. So I would have paid a good amount of money for the water. So I paid $4 for 7-8 gallons of water. So that's not bad, right? So I just wanted to show you, you know, what you could do if you're out somewhere and you're not around family or a truck stop or something like that, and you need to fill your water up. I could have just got the water from my son's house, but you know, tap water is not always great, and at least this one is filtered water. So anyway, I'm tired now, and when I went in there, I got 2 thighs, some Italian pasta salad to go with it, and it's got like a little bit of veggies in there, and then I got a small container of banana pudding. So because I was gonna cook something, because a lot of you guys are saying, you know, to cook on the channel, but it's dark now, and then I will have to find somewhere to set up and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to leave it at this today. Hopefully you'll be okay with that. And I'm going to have my dinner is going to be 1 chicken thigh, the pasta salad, and that's what I'll eat for dinner. And I'll probably eat maybe half of that banana pudding. Let me show you. So you know what I mean. And I mean, the guy gave me like 3 bags. I got the bag for the chicken, the bag for this, and I'm like, and he can tie it up. I don't even know how he tied it. Anyway. Oh, and I got some baked beans, I forgot. So I got some baked beans, so I could have that with the chicken. And this is the banana pudding. It looks kind of crazy because of the lights. I just dropped the other bag. See what I'm saying? Why did he put it in 3 bags? Give me crack corn. This is the low-tie feta pasta salad. So that's what that looks like. So you see, it looks pretty good. I still don't know why he put them all in different bags. And the chicken was in a bag. Ciao. So I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. And I appreciate all of you that answered the poll on the community page. If you haven't, then please go on the community page and go ahead and vote for which choice that you would like to see on my channel. Also, let's get this video to 500 likes. Okay, I love to read you guys' comments, and you know, if you know, you know, I always answer. So let's get the 500 likes, and watch the entire video, and I appreciate that because upcoming travels are going to require gas money and maybe occasionally money to stay at a campground. So that's what I'm trying to save up to do. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Peace. Just popping back on because I forgot to tell you guys why I'm kind of in a rush. I have a Monday night call with my sisters at 7:30. Let's see if this light is doing any better. So my sisters and I, we do a video call every Monday at 7:30. So that's why I need to go ahead and just get something quick to eat so I can be on the call, because it is now 6:58. So I won't have time to film cooking anything. And if you noticed, I also changed the day that I post. I usually post on Mondays, but I started posting on Tuesdays because of my call with my sisters. I was too stressed. I was trying to edit the video and get it to post, and sometimes, you know, it doesn't want to upload or it's taking so long, and then I didn't have time to eat before I got on the call, and we are on the call till at least 9 o'clock. And then it's late, and I just didn't want to keep on eating, eating late. So I moved the day to Tuesday, and then the other day is Saturday, because I'm trying to do 2 videos per week now. I'm trying to get out of the light, so I'm like not looking crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to do 2 videos per week. And if you guys, just make sure that you hit the like button and watch the whole video. I will appreciate it. I surely will. And okay, now this time I'm going for real. Peace.